Court has barred the National Security Council from deploying police officers to Haiti. High Court Justice Chacha Mwita, who delivered the judgment on Friday, held that the deployment would be illegal, null and void, since NSC has no legal mandate to deploy police officers outside the country. According to Justice Mwita, NSC can only deploy armed forces for peacekeeping missions and not security services. Serafin Achieng Oma with details of this outcome that is yet another blow for the government, which has since vowed to challenge the court's verdict and defend its decision to support the troubled Caribbean country.
The planned deployment of Kenyan police officers to the Caribbean nation of Haiti has hit a snag. The High Court has declared it unconstitutional, null and void.
The act of deploying police officers to Haiti is unconstitutional, illegal and void, that police officers cannot be deployed outside Kenya, and sections 107, 108 and 109 of the National Police Service Act are constitutionally invalid, among other reliefs.
In his judgment, Justice Chacha Mwita stated that NSC has no legal mandate to deploy police officers outside the country.
They can't send police forces because it's against our constitution, it's against the law. They can only send the Kenya National Defense Forces, which is the Kenya Army, the Air Force and the Navy. That's what they are mandated under our Kenyan constitution and under the law.
The court has emphasized that if any deployment is to happen, then it has to respect Section 107, 108 and 109 of the National Police Service Act.
Last year, on 24th of October, Justice Chacha Mwita had extended orders stopping the proposed deployment of the police officers to Haiti for a peacekeeping mission, pending the determination of a case filed by Third Way Alliance Party leader Ekuru Aukot. Dr. Aukot had argued that the decision to deploy the police officers to Haiti was ill-timed since the country was facing its own security challenges.
What wisdom could possibly have driven President William Ruto to make that roadside declaration that Kenya police, who are very inadequate in our own country, could be deployed to another country?
Before the order was issued last year, Parliament had okayed the request by the National Security Council to deploy 1,000 security personnel to help the war-torn country combat gang violence that had led to massive deaths, kidnappings and extortion. The government has in the meantime indicated that it will challenge the High Court's verdict. In a statement to newsrooms, the government affirmed that Kenya has an outstanding track record of contributing to peacekeeping missions internationally in countries such as South Sudan, Namibia, Croatia, Liberia, Sierra Leone, among others. The statement further stated that the government reiterates its commitment to honoring its international obligations as a member of the community of nations.
The choice of Kenya to provide this support was not by default. It wasn't through guesswork. Many countries identified us as a safe pair of hands, as a country with a rich history in peacekeeping, peacemaking, and peace operation.
The High Court decision comes as a major blow for the government, which had defended its decision to support the violent hit country as part of its international obligation to usher in stability, development, democratic governance, and a return to normalcy for the people of Haiti. Serafin Achieng Oma, Citizen TV, Nairobi.